Hello all. I hope you enjoyed all the sessions so far in DraftSight Virtual Event 2022. The topic for the next session is an introduction to DraftSight customization. In this presentation, we will see how the customization will help any new user to get started with DraftSight. My name is Yash Bhaskar and I will be the presenter for this session. I am a DraftSight services consultant at Dassault Systems. I have more than 11 years of experience working with different CAD and CAE softwares. We have divided the presentation into three main agenda, which we understand are important for any new user getting started with DraftSight. First is UI level customization. Second, customization related to keyboard and shortcuts. And third is customization using programming such as Lisp and other APIs. The first topic is UI optimization. All the settings related to display can be accessed from the options dialog box. As a user, you can choose from two different UI style of dark and light option. You must have seen the same across different presentations from different user in this event. You can opt for a cursor or a crosshair. Element colors allows you to set different color schemes for elements such as model background, paper background, color of crosshairs, and many others. With command window text, you can choose the font you want and size of the text. Next, we can choose the view we want for drawing tabs. Auto-completion settings decides the behavior of commands autocomplete. DraftSight offers many more such settings under options which allows you to customize DraftSight to your liking and preferences. Next under UI optimization is workspaces. DraftSight supports the classic drop-down and toolbar interface. And it also has modern ribbon style UI with drafting annotation workspace. If you are DraftSight Enterprise Plus user, you can also have the option to select 3D modeling ribbon style interface. The user can opt for any workspace which they find more comfortable and productive. They can also create their own custom workspaces. All the user interface elements such as ribbon, menu, toolbar, etc. are completely customizable by the user. Next, we will see how. So now we will see how we can customize the user interface of DraftSight. First, to switch to different workspaces, you can go to top left corner and easily select the preferred one from the drop down. If you want to change the background color, you need to go to the options. In the options dialog box, you can do different kind of settings. But the find bar here makes it very easy for you to use. You can just search for any keyword. Let's say I want element colors. I can type the keyword and select it so that it will take me to the specific settings. In the element color, from the list, I can select model background and then select the color from the drop down. In this case, we will select black. We can see how easily we are able to change the model background color in DraftSight. Now for the ribbon tabs customization, go to manage under interface. You can see we have different settings like mouse actions, keyboard, UI profile. But for now, we will focus on the interface. First one is quick access toolbar. I have added my custom access toolbar. To add a new one, just right click and select. Then we have tabs and panels, menus. Let me just resize this toolbar so that everybody can see this. But for this session, we will focus on tabs and panels. You see the list of all the existing tabs here. I have added one new tab, name as My Custom tab. Next, in the panels, you can see the list of all the existing panels and also the one which I have created for this presentation. It is My Custom panel. You can see the preview here. Under the new panel, you can see you have different row. Under the row, you have the commands, the drop down, the sub panel, and under sub panel, you have different rows. Under these rows, you can see there are different commands. It is very easy for you to add or remove the commands from here. If I want to remove this one, I can simply delete here. And then I can decide, let's say if I want to add a new one, I can simply search for the command. From the list here, I can drag and drop in the new row. As soon as you'll add here, it will show the preview of the new command. You can decide on the types of button and it will update the preview here. Just apply to save the panel. So this is how you can customize a panel. Now this same panel can be added to the new tab or for that instance any other tab. To do the same, we can just expand the menu here and then simply search for the custom panel. We can select the My Custom panel and drag and place it under the My Custom tab. We can also add the same under the Home tab as well. Just simply save the settings here and now you can see the custom panel or the My Custom panel has been added under the Home tab. So now to customize the UI, go to Manage Interface. Interface, you can go to the UI profile. Now the UI profile, you can see the existing ones. You can add a new one and then rename it. You can give it a name as, let's say, My Custom Workspace. And then once you are done with the name, you can decide on the elements which you want in your workspace. First, I will add my custom access toolbar for the quick access toolbar. And then I'll add the ribbon tab. We can add the ribbon tab which I have just customized or created, the My Custom tab. Once I'm done with the tab, I can decide on the elements or important elements such as the command window. We can just check whether all these are added, properties palette and the status bar. If everything is placed, just save the settings and then go and change the workspace to your liking. You can see in your new custom workspace, you have your own custom tab with the custom panel in place. So this is how you can customize the complete user interface in DraftSight. Next is the keyboard and shortcuts. While working with drafting, we prefer to work with shortcuts, and in DraftSight, we can create new shortcuts for any command or customize an existing shortcuts. We can easily import and export these shortcuts from one DraftSight machine to other. Now, let's see how we can customize keyboard shortcuts. Again, just go to options, use the keyboard shortcut OP, and then under options, you have user preferences, and under user preferences, you have aliases. Under aliases, you can see the list of all the commands and their aliases on the right hand side. Let's customize an existing shortcut. We'll go to the delete command. We can see different aliases, but we would like to change one of the alias here. Let's say we'll give the new alias as 1. Now we will add a new alias for an existing command. We can create the new command here and we'll give the name, let's say multi-leader. We'll use the multi-leader command. The existing shortcut is mleader, but I want an alias called mll. Right? We'll save and apply. Now we will see how we can use this. We can see here we have a duplicate balloon, right? And we can just delete this. Just use the new shortcut one and select to delete this. Next, we can use the new shortcut again for multi-leader. We'll type the new shortcut. You can see the preview here and then add the multi-leader here. Just give the value 11 to finish the ballooning. And to finish the multi-leader creation for both the elements, we'll add the new leader. So this was a quick demo on how we can customize an existing shortcut or create new shortcuts for any command in DraftSight. Next is the final topic of today's session, and that is Lisp and API. In Lisp and API, you can write your own programs to automate and customize DraftSight. You can write your own Lisp files or you can use your existing Lisp files if you have any in DraftSight. Apart from Lisp, DraftSight also supports advanced APIs such as C Sharp, C++, JavaScript, and etc. If you want to get started with the customization of DraftSight with programming and you are new to programming, Lisp can be a good starting point because of its many benefits. It is an easy language to learn. You can use free text editors like Notepad or Notepad++ to write programs. Many advanced calculations are possible in Lisp. It is independent of platform. The same Lisp can be used on different operating systems. With use of small codes, you can create custom features or automate a process. You can easily get many online resources for learning as well. Now let's see some of the examples of Lisp and DraftSight and how it will help in the productivity of a user. First example is of automating an existing process. In this example, we are automating layer creation in DraftSight. In any new drawing, we need to create layers. You can see in this new file, I don't have any layers. But now we can write simple Lisp programs. This is one of the example. It just has 3 lines of code and then the list of the layer and their name and the line color. We can customize this layer or list at any time. Let's say I want to add one more layer and let's give it a name. We'll give it a name as circle and then we can decide on the color or the line color of this layer. Let's say we'll give a new name. So this is how we have updated our list file on the list program. Now we can add this list file or load this list program in our rough site. This is the M layer list which I have just updated, and now you can see you have all the layers directly added to your drawing file, and even the new circle layer is also there. In this next example, we will see how we can combine different features to combine a custom feature in DraftSight using Lisp. To understand the next example, first we will run the discard duplicate command on the complete drawing. We'll select everything and then just simply use the discard duplicate to remove the duplicate entities. You can see it has removed all the duplicate entities from the file. But the problem comes when you have block in your file. To remove the duplicate entities from block, you need to use edit block or edit component first. We can go to the use the edit component here and then get into the block. Now, just to check how many entities are there within the block, we can see there are 930 entities in this block. Next, we will run the discard duplicate again on this file and it will remove the duplicate entities from the file here. We can see just to verify how many are the remaining entities, we will just check it again in the properties palette and we can see there are 461 remaining entities. We'll not save it here now. And next, I'll show you how I've combined these 3 steps of removing into one single step, which is kill duplicate or the KD command, the shortcut. I'll just use this command and you can see the result on the command window in the bottom. It has removed all the duplicate entities, and just to verify, we can again go to the edit component and see how many are the remaining entities after using the KD command. So this KD command is just we can see here it has 461 entities just like the previous operation. So with the KD command I was able to automate 3 steps into one, and to your surprise you can see the list for the same is a simple 5-line code. All the 3 procedures are combined into one single command, which is KD command using the Lisp here. So the 2 examples shows that Lisp can be used by anybody to easily customize and automate DraftSight. So the key takeaways of the session are easy customizations offered by DraftSight for menus, toolbars, commands, workspaces. Lisp support offers better automation for DraftSight, and advanced APIs can be used to create higher level of customization and automation in DraftSight. Hence, the combination of all this makes DraftSight a very easy application to use. If you are interested to learn more, you can visit draftsight.com. For video tutorials, you can visit our YouTube channel. And if you want to book a demo, you can visit the link shown on the screen. Thank you for your time. I hope you find the session helpful. If you have any questions or queries, you can use the live chat as shown in the panel.